What is good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I want to talk about something, and I want you to defeat not feeling like yourself. Defeat self-doubt. I don't want to hear anybody say they can't, like I can't. You can. You can. You can. Even when people doubt you, you can. Your worst part about yourself is when you self-conflict yourself. Like you you really stunt your growth when you do that, and then you become your worst op. Like you are your worst enemy sometimes, bro. Like immediately telling yourself that you can't do something when there's people out here that are already going to tell you that. Why would you tell yourself that nah? And I'm gonna tell you what it feels like to not be feeling like yourself. You need, it'll start like this. It's hard to put it into words, but there's gonna be days where you feel like meh. That's the best way I could put it. Like you're gonna feel like, you know, I don't really feel like it today, or you know, it comes off more like you feel trapped in your own life. Do you get what I'm saying? I hope I'm explaining this right, because it is hard to put it into words, but you can't fully connect to it. And this is what I was kind of trying to talk about a couple days ago. You go through like the motions in life. Like you just, for example, you get up, go to work, you might be looking at the clock. Damn, I got another 7 to go. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's like you just going through the motions, and then when the shift over, it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to the crib. That's gonna be the night. Like you just going through the motions, and everything feels distant, right? It's like watching your life happen from the outside, but you can't participate in it. I don't know. It's weird. Like it's a weird feeling, and if you know what I'm talking about, then you know exactly what I'm saying. Like you'd been there before. You might feel disconnected from even your emotions. That could be one. Like you're numb or detached. That's a better word. You might also feel like you've lost sense of purpose. I talked about this too, like sense of purpose, like your goals aren't really aligned, or you don't really know which goal to hit, or might not even have goals. That's even worse. Maybe you doing things you used to love, but it doesn't bring you the same joy like it used to. You get what I'm saying? It's frustrating, it's confusing. And because on the outside, everything might look a way, or it might look a certain way, or look okay, internally you struggling. Internally you struggling. And it's not always an obvious thing, right? Sometimes it takes time for you to notice. Some people don't even know they're depressed until it's too late. You know, it's subtle. It's like it creep up on you. That's how depression do. It creep up on you over time, and before you know it, you feeling lost. Like I talked about, unsure. I don't know, kind of unsure of who you are or what you want out of life. It's like feeling. It feels like isolating because you think, why don't I feel like myself anymore? Or what's wrong with me? It's not that. And why it happens is a couple different reasons I think contribute to why you feel like that. And one of them is stress. Just stress. Life. Like when life starts to feel overwhelming, whether it's work, family, friends, relationships, it doesn't matter. When life becomes kind of like a battle, and it's like a constant thing where you in fight or flight mode, survival mode, I like to say, it's hard to stay connected to who you truly are, especially when you don't have purpose or don't know your purpose. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard when everything starts piling up, you know, it does get overwhelming. It's easy to forget to take a step back, like I said, and breathe. Take a break. Most people don't do that. And we get so caught up in the hustle that we lose sight of our own needs, because you might be a person that helps everybody. You got all this going on, work, business, you name it, all this stuff going on, and you don't ever take no time to just take a break. The only time you might take a break is when you sleep. That's crazy. That's not even a break for most. I don't know. Our bodies and minds get exhausted. Like this whole thing that's functioning right now, you'll start to feel like you just going through the motions and not fully participating in your own life. That's crazy to say. Even if the change wasn't something you initiated, for example, you could still lose sense of self-worth even. Maybe you're in a situation that no longer aligns with your values anymore. A lot of people are in that situation. I was myself, you know? And maybe you're in a role that doesn't feel right for you anymore or feel right for you right now. It's like you've outgrown the person you used to be, which is okay. It's called evolving. It's okay. But you're not sure who the new version of this new person is. You don't know who that is. And that's okay too. That's okay, because this is where you'll start to find and search for clarity of what this is. It's also important to consider that sometimes it's not about the external circumstances of what's going on at all. You might be going through the simplest thing internally, like internal struggles. For example, self-doubt, like I'm about to talk about, anxiety, um, feelings that can really cloud your sense of clarity, right? Your sense of identity, stuff like that. And when we're not feeling mentally or emotionally well, it's hard to stay grounded in who you truly are. It is. You're not yourself when you're going through things. You're not yourself when you're depressed. You're not yourself when you're sad. You are yourself maybe when you're happy. You are yourself maybe even when you are in a better situation. When everybody has money, I think a lot of people are better for the most part. For the most part. And that might be a stretch. You got to find ways to cope with yourself. You got to find yourself. Okay. You have to acknowledge that that's what's going on. It's one of the first things you got to do, right? And once you do, you'll understand that, yeah, I might feel disconnected from myself right now, but the thing right now is healing. Most people don't know how to heal. Most people don't. You want me to tell you? I got you. The way you heal is being by yourself, being with people as well, with people who are going to uplift you, right? You got to recognize that being in your own space to process what things that you're going through and process whatever pain you might be dealing with is going to be the best thing for you, as well as having somebody there that is going to show you support. You're going to die alone. You came into, and that's just what it is. It's what it is. And that's reality. A lot of people get mixed up with reality versus YouTube and social media. We tend to get that mixed up. We really do. That's why I keep life and YouTube separate. A lot of people don't understand that. You might be feeling like you're contributing to how you feel right now. And that might be true. Even people that you have in your circle might be contributing to how you feel, but you wouldn't understand that or be able to process that until you take a break. Go by yourself. Be with people who really support you. Maybe you can get a second opinion. A lot of people are dealing with stuff internally that they have yet to deal with. That's the problem now. You got to go heal somewhere. Okay. This isn't about blaming yourself. Not at all. This isn't about criticizing yourself for not feeling okay. It's not about getting to the root of the issue. It's what's affecting you right now. Like, what is the source of the problem? Right? Sometimes we can't figure it out all on our own, like I said, and that's okay. That's why you need to be by yourself and figure it out if you can. If not, have somebody there or people around you that will support you. I'm just saying, reconnecting with your passions is a really, really good way to reconnect with yourself. Finding stuff that you like doing. Like me, I like doing YouTube. It's just something I've been wanting to do for a long time. It took me 2, 3 years to do. But all that hard work I was putting into it, when people said it was stupid, people said it was dumb, oh, it worked out. Hate to tell you. Something I like doing, and it worked. You know? When we get caught up in the grind of life, we often forget about the things that used to bring us joy. You wanna know why? Because you was going through a lot. You was going through something that kind of took you away from the thing that you like doing. Maybe you once loved painting. Maybe you once loved playing music or being an artist. You like making music, something like I like to do. You know, reading, going on hikes, whatever it may be, camping. I don't know, taking a ride. Sometimes I just get in the car and ride. Just go somewhere nice, like here, and just sit. A lot of people need to get outside and do a lot more things outside instead of being in the house all the time. Get outside and get active. Go find something new to explore. Go do something you've never done before. You know? And now it feels like those things have slipped away because of the things you was going through. You know? I don't know. Sometimes all it takes is taking the time to do something you once loved, even if it feels like it's hard to get back into. That was something that I struggled with. Because for me, when I was going through, like, y'all seen a little piece of it, but imagine, okay, yeah, I'm in debt, right? I'm in debt, right? So I gotta work, but I got this thing going for me, going so well, still going so well. And I got somebody that is just trying to destroy everything that I've worked hard for. And on top of that, because I'm in debt, I have to be here until this starts booming, which it did, right? And this thing that I have going for myself, they want to take it away from me. Want to strike my channel. Want to report it. All of this. I'm going through all that. And then still got to get up and try to do what I like doing. I low-key was this close to just throwing it all away. Man, forget it. I'm done. But then I had to sit back and think, nah, I'm not finna sit here and everybody else happy because they think they gonna ruin what I got going on, because that's what they was trying to do. They think that's what's gonna happen, and I'm gonna just stop. No. I worked way too hard to get right here. Way too hard. So I'm gonna keep going, reconnect with it again, keep going, regardless if it's going good or bad. I'm gonna keep going regardless. Even when I feel like it's stupid. You know? And I don't know. That's something that stuck with me for a while, because I know how it is to, be in that predicament, right? You need to give yourself time. And it takes time. Things take time. Everybody wants stuff to be just like this, bro. And I don't understand that. I don't get it. Everything takes time. And it's not like things is gonna happen overnight. It's not gonna be a overnight fix. This isn't Disney, bro. And it's okay if it doesn't happen quickly. That's fine. The process of rediscovering yourself or giving yourself time to go through the motions and process things that you're going through, everybody's situation is unique and it's different. Everybody is going to be able to handle stress differently versus me to you. It's going to be different. Give yourself time. Allow yourself to take small steps and process everything. That's it. And I appreciate you for watching. Appreciate you for tuning in. I'll see y'all tomorrow on the next video.